What do the Model T Ford and the assembly line have in common? They have completely taken the nation by storm. Industry is booming, and all because of one incredibly intelligent man, Henry Ford. Tonight we give you an exclusive interview with Mr. Ford about his amazing journey into the future.
Mr. Ford, thank you for speaking with us tonight. America is certainly sitting on the edge of their seats to hear about how you've catapulted us into the Industrial Revolution.
Thank you. It's great to be here tonight.
Mr. Ford, tell us a little about how you got started.
I got my start as a farmer in Michigan, but I always had a knack for engineering, especially when it came to machines. The steam-powered tractors on our farm initially sparked my interest. I took one look and just had to know how and why it worked. It's from there that I got the inspiration to create the quadricycle, my first attempt at the automobile.
Of course, the first gasoline-powered horseless carriage. Is it true that you built it from parts behind your tool shed?
Yes, it is. And after the investors showed some interest, I had all the tools I needed to stop working behind our old tool shed and start the Ford Motor Company in 1903.
Let's talk about what made you a household name, the Model T Ford.
Well, about 5 years after we started the company, we cranked out the first Model T. I wanted the car to be available to the common man. Everyone should have the freedom to travel. I wanted to give them an affordable way to get from place to place without having to rely on someone else's schedule. Now it's the most dominant way of transportation in the U.S.
It certainly is. My family and I take ours out on small trips nearly every weekend. The demand for the Model T Ford had to be overwhelming for your workers. Was that why you invented the assembly line?
Absolutely. I knew that there had to be a way to make the manufacturing process more efficient and easier on my workers. It used to be that we could make 3 cars a day. I did a little research and was inspired, believe it or not, by the meat packing industry. I wanted the workers to be able to stay in one place, have the line itself move from station to station. It lowered the exhaustion levels for my workers and enabled them to work faster for longer periods of time.
You've certainly accomplished that goal. I can't believe that you've gotten the assembly line down from one car to just 93 minutes.
It seems impossible, I know, but we can now produce about 1 million vehicles a year. That's a new car roughly every 24 seconds.
Well, Mr. Ford, you've certainly left an incredible legacy. Thank you so much for speaking with us today.
No problem. Anytime.
That's our show for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
Henry Ford's contributions to the Industrial Revolution in America provided us with the building blocks to drive us into today's industrial standards. By 1918, half of the cars in the U.S. were a Model T Ford. Today, the Ford brand produces some of the top-ranked cars each year, and though the assembly line has been improved, Ford's concept still holds true. Ford's legacy of innovation and the success of the American dream left its permanent mark on our nation's history and still motivates us to keep moving forward.